direction's hard to find under the stars up in the sky. I don't know where to take this, I don't wanna break this. We're living in the moment, we're living in the moment. Your head is on my shoulder, we're never getting older. Baby, it's you and I. You and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky. Oh, you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky. Last night, you can't do it peacefully. It won't go without a fight. So when I go, I know you'll follow me. I don't want slamming doors. No, no, just wait and see. You'll feel it naturally. There's no one else I see. I know you'll follow me. I don't know where to take this, I don't wanna break this. We're living in the moment, we're living in the moment. Your head is on my shoulder, we're never getting older. Baby, it's you and I. You and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky. Oh, you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky.
Humans, what have you learned? I was programmed to beat you.
welcome to LXC.
Your lights flash glow in the virtual battlefield.
And as we can see now, the Poppy's choosing to pop it, and we get a massive Shurima shuffle there from Awoke as he is able to catch the Misfortune out of her R. And then we see an absolutely fantastic showing here from Awoke as he's able to get so much damage off with his turret, and they are just running down.
Actually, that Doki Shen out there coming in handy, and
And we're seeing another re-engage there. He was spotted on that vision. This Poppy is getting so much done with her steadfast presence and that E to shut down that Diana here. Oh, and we're seeing, oh my goodness, Awoke was able to sneak back behind, come in with the E flash, Shurima shuffle, and get the kill on that Rel. And right now, Rar is absolutely running away with this game.
oh yeah, giving Awoke that.
So they know that something could potentially happen here. And coming back here, we see that the Poppy is able to get behind the Misfortune and E her back with a steadfast presence with Doki R-ing in, and it looks like it's going to be a potential kill on Yubi. Awesome. He misses the taunt. Oh, but we see that the Poppy Q gets it, and we see that Shin goes in, but Diana is able to R out and disengage that to make it so it's only a 1-for-0.
That was very good for the side of Raw right there. Actually, that Doki Shen out there coming in handy, and
And we're seeing another re-engage in the area.
the solo kill.
Solo kill as Xerax is going in a little bit, getting a little bit done here, but they are now caught as Doki is caught with the hook, as it looks like Doki might have been caught out here, but Thresh is the only one in the pit right now as Jonicus is just getting free reign to hit, as we see that Lily is now able to take out the Shin, but the Jonicus Draven is able to get it absolutely done, and while they didn't get the big giant worm at the end of the day,
Every champion finds their place. In this game we chase, winning with grace. From amateurs to pros, in the heat of competition, every match adds more to our lofty ambition. Sentinel League, rise up, oh, platinum rank in sight, glow, LXC.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to week, I think it's 6. Today we have our exciting matchup between NLE Valkyries and TD Blessed. Both teams looking to lock playoffs with a win here in this series. So a very important game for both teams. This can decide whether or not they need to take it easy for the rest of the split. If they want to try to pull out some picks after this series is done, mess around in the last. We have 2 more weeks, if I'm correct. I think week 8, 9 weeks. Like whether they want to mess around in the last 2 weeks of the split, and so yeah, very important game for these two teams. And looking at these two teams and seeing how they play, and basically researching what these teams and what these players play. Blessed has only dropped 2 games in the split so far, and with 8 wins, pretty dominant series. Those 2-0s, maybe some 2-1s. While NLE has dropped 4, but are also tied with Bless at 8 wins. So most of their games becoming a little closer, maybe dropping a few here and there. A lot of 2-1s. A lot of 2-1s on the side of NLE, rather, where Blessed has a lot of dominant victories under their belt. But champion-wise, I mean, these two teams play pretty similar, but yet exciting, weird champions. I mean, on the top side, you see Stop Cap, and on the NLE side, playing a Darius, Yorick, Urgot, at least in solo queue. See if that maybe my gain on my microphone is too loud. Got some technical difficulties with my microphone, as you can tell. Let me try to. Let me know if that's better. That better? Okay. Microphone's breaking. I think my gain was too high. Professional level from Caden here. Um, um, but yeah, as I was saying, and I mean these two teams playing pretty similar champions. Both exciting sets of champions. Again, on the top side, we see NLE, Cap'n rocking that Darius Yorick Urgot in his solo queue games. Darius can be fun to watch. Yorick not so much. Urgot is a little in between. Depends on how you can play him. And then on the side of Bless, we see Barbaric running that Gwen Gragas. That tank shred Gwen. A lot of AP damage. Definitely see on his side of things. Definitely likes to go towards that AP carry type of champions. As well as you can also flex around that Gragas. You can run that AP build. You can run that tank build. It doesn't really matter. The champ's broken. But the jungle, we're seeing actually exactly the same picks between the two. That Lillian Nocturne being the two main picks between Audio Tsunami and Questioning, which is pretty exciting. So I'm planning on actually seeing, I don't know about you, Soul, but seeing a Lilia Nocturne just back and forth, or whether these two teams just decide to ban it out from each other and have to go onto less comfort. Maybe see Tsunami onto that Briar, or Questioning finding another pick in his arsenal. You never know. Well. Soul's microphone is also broken, so we love microphones in the LXC. They do not work.
Got it. We're back.
Soul's
Okay.
his microphone.
All right. They can hear me now.
But
some days it'd be like that.
Yeah.
just microphone problems for both of us.
Why not? Yeah. In the mid lane, we see Sirius picking up that Zeri mid, in solo queue, trying it out, as well as the traditional, Akali, Talia, Kiana. But that Zeri is an interesting pick. I've been trying to transition into playing it in my games as well. Zeri's pretty broken in the mid lane. It's such a safe lane that she can just farm, get 3 items really quickly, and it's super easy to farm on. Definitely not a hard champion to play in any terms whatsoever.
No, you just have to be willing to break your fingers to spam Q.
Yeah, but I play Yone. What's the difference?
Oh, you're used to it.
Yeah. And then we see on the mid lane side for Blessed, Riven rocking that Ahri, LeBlanc, Jhin. And from what I heard, Riven had some strong words to say on the podcast. I didn't tune in, but that's from what I heard. So I'm pretty excited to see if he shows out and just gaps the mid lane or gets gapped.
Riven is always talking.
We love that. We love that of him. It's a mid laner trait, I'm chat banned right now.
Again? Well done, sir. Proud of you.
I was a checkpoint away from honor level 2 for the first time in 4 years. Then lost it.
And that's gone.
No victorious skin for me.
Hey.
But continuing that, Riven playing that Ahri, LeBlanc, and a Jhin pick. So we could see a mirror match of an ADCs, which could be pretty wacky. It could be fun.
Surely we don't see that Jhin mid. Is he really playing Jhin mid?
He is playing Jhin mid. He has 10 to 15 games on it in the mid lane.
Do not draft that.
That's great. I want to see it drafted.
So, I hope you lose if you draft it. Oh, and we're in the draft. We're about to see if that happens.
I didn't click the spec link, so I am behind. As we are entering draft, you see the bans coming in. I skipped over the ADC and the support because, let's be honest, the bot lane.
Everybody's playing the same thing, right?
Yeah, it's all just Jinx, Kai'Sa, Smolder.
Right. Jinx, Kai'Sa, Smolder, a little bit of Ashe here and there.
Yeah. And we're seeing some hyper bans here. NLE coming out with the LeBlanc Nocturne and
the Lulu ban.
Lulu comes out.
Lulu's first ban of the season.
Look at that, champ's broken. It's not.
All right.
We're also seeing the Smolder Aurora and Leona. We see the Nocturne ban, and the Lilia is up. We might see NLE just grab the Lilia. Lilia being quite a strong AP jungler. But we are going to see the first pick Nautilus.
That's
Now,
that's an interesting pick. I don't know that you would first pick that.
yeah, I mean, for a high pro pick, I think you'd want to look for the comfort on your jungler, especially if the Lilia is up. I mean, now Bless can run with that Lilia, and pretty much actually run with it. Um,
Yeah, and it's very easily countered. Like there's a lot of matchups not does not like down the bot lane.
I mean, yeah, exactly. You just pick the Rel. Nautilus is hard to play with.
Yes.
Um,
Especially with the Leona ban. Leona's kind of the staple in bot lane, running over everyone's solo queue games right now. She's fantastic.
yeah, broken chat. You've been spamming her. I've been seeing
Yes,
it.
that is why I got to Emerald. It's
And
on
we
the
are gonna
back
see
of
the
Leona.
Lilia.
Ah,
And we are gonna
see?
see the Lilia.
Bless gets to pick up the Lilia basically for free, and you got a Nautilus.
Yeah,
I don't
mean,
like that at all.
You're seeing the comfort coming out from Blessed. You're definitely seeing the. It's not a play. This player's not a one trick, but has quite a few games under their belt.
What?
But we also are going to see Talia. Talia, this meta
No,
is
okay.
actually, or
I'm
this
not muted.
patch, quite strong because of the Seraph's buff, and then she, like all the indirect buffs Talia got, as well as the direct buffs she's gotten.
Yep, Talia's
Um,
getting a much more bigger priority now.
Yes.
We've been seeing her. She's good jungle, and she's been able to be played mid now. That's been a little awkward.
I've been spamming her mid, and I tell you right now, I have a 67% win rate in 15 games. She's broken.
There you go.
I love that champ. Talia's great.
Great roamer.
Yeah, great. You definitely want to play that global ultimate game. Now that you see Talia, I'm actually what Bless should run with here, and this would be my pick. Would be the Galio. I've been preaching Galio on the stream for weeks, and I'm waiting for a team to pick it. And we are going to see the Twitch come out. This is one of the comfort picks onto the side of Blessed.
I'm surprised to see Twitch into a Nautilus. That is Twitch's worst matchup in the world.
Yeah.
You don't like to take that R during Twitch's R from Nautilus. That's just a bad day for Twitch.
Yeah, exactly. Your only hope there is to kite it out and make sure that you can't be in range with the R, and if you sort of walk in the range with the Nautilus, that's kind of your fault.
Yes.
We are going to see the Darius ban come out on the side of Blessed. I mean, truth be told, with that much range, you shouldn't walk into that. And the Gangplank ban. I haven't seen Gangplank played in about a year, not even in my solo queue games.
Really?
So-
Huh. Okay. He's been terrorizing mine. But
you
it's
just get
always.
buffed?
I think so. But I always get like the Gangplanks and Yasuo's are basically the same to me. If the enemy team has it, it's a 20-0. If I have it, it's an 0-20.
That's fair. That's fair. If I lock in Yasuo, I run it, but if I lock in Yone, I win the game. Quite a simple equation for me. But we are going to see the Urgot get banned out for NLE, and that is going to be more of the top two picks. We might see NLE strive for that York. And like I said, that Galio is getting banned. I mean, honestly, I get a perfect counter pick into most, especially the AP mages getting buffed. That Syndra, Talia, Ori. He may be a melee champ, but Galio is very strong right now. You rush that Abyssal Mask, and you are one-shotting squishies, and then you're also super tanky, especially with maxing QW. It's almost impossible to kill Galio in lane past level 2.
Yes. It looks like they are going to save the counter for their top lane island, Barbaric Champion, who they have openly admitted they have just let him be weak side all split and plan to continue to do so.
Yeah, but I mean, it sort of seems like Bless is trying to bait them into that Yorick pick. If they did their research, and honestly, we could see we are going to see the Shen now. I'm going to tell you, I'm pretty sure the Shen is in the jungle.
I would hope so, because I really don't. I'm starting to doubt this comp quickly if that's top lane.
Yeah. Instead of NLE, I believe they do play jungle. If I look at my notes that I put down, yep, Lillian, Knock, Briar, and Shen. Shen might be, we might see a River Shen this game, which is very awkward. I do not like the Shen pick, and we're going to see a Volibear that also could go jungle. We're going to see. Volibear in the top lane, dumb strong. I think this champ is stupid.
Yes, the never dying. Once it gets the Roa, it just spams shields and heals all day long.
Yeah, I mean, Roa Spirit Visage into like Spirit Sojourn, and all of a
Yes.
sudden, like, there is no dying.
Yes.
He one shots you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
With
Oh.
a Kench.
Oh,
So top lane is gonna not be watched. Excellent.
oh. I'm not sure about the Tom Kench pick. I'm gonna be honest.
I believe Kench loses that pretty hard into the volley.
There is a number of champions you could pick here that would do better into Volibear. Tom Kench is not one of them.
Yeah, I'm not a top player, but I'm pretty sure that's not a favorable matchup for the Kench.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to. I've been proven wrong before on stream, on cast, so. But about this time, I mean, your predictions are probably coming out.
Yep.
If you
Predictions
want
should
to
be getting ready to come up.
Soulkeeper is gonna steal my money, so I'm gonna bet whatever he bets on. Because he's been right 100% of the time we've been on cast.
I go with whoever people aren't betting on. I play the house. That seems to be what works for me.
That is fair.
I'm building up the bank for playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah, the throw 1,000 or like 100,000 on first seed. Watch them lose round one.
Yeah, that would be tragic. But I almost have enough points to do that. I'm at 93k right now.
But team comp wise, they're both a mess. What do you prefer? Yeah. What toilet bowl would you prefer to sit on?
Honestly, I believe in the Lilia. I like bless the Lilia better. But boy, that is tough. Because I don't like Twitch into the Nautilus. I think Talia's much stronger than the Ori.
Don't sleep on that. I'm gonna be honest. Don't sleep on that 5% Ori buff, because I've also been playing Ori, and that has been one-shotting people.
Well, I'm trying to figure out who's the ball delivery. Is it the Rel? Are you throwing in the Rel on that? Are you throwing in the Kench? Like, who's going in to deliver that?
It's probably gonna be the Rel, the Kench. Maybe you can find a sneaky Lilia angle, but if anything, it's probably just gonna be a Hex Flash Rel play, from what I'm looking for. You can use it to sort of kite their way out of stuff. I'm honestly expecting a lot of defensive plays
Yes.
from this side.
It definitely looks defensive, whereas NLE is hard engage. They want to go in, they want to start a fight. The Talia wall's coming out, they're cutting off that team.
And we are going to see the Shen is the top lane, so Kench is safe.
Okay, so top lane just got better for Kench.
Yeah, we're going to see a Volibear
Excellent.
jungle. Now, every time I see a Volibear jungle on stream, I never see proactive play. I always see this Volibear falling behind. I do not see anybody play this champion correctly. I want to see proactiveness from the side of NLE. I see this Volibear dive, dive, dive. You have a squishy mid laner, and you have a squishy ADC. Dive.
Definitely needs to get his presence known before Lilia hits 6. I think after that, this becomes much harder for Volibear.
Yes.
Because if you fall behind against Lilia, Volibear is going to have a terrible time in the jungle.
Yes. But it's also on the same side of Lilia. Lilia falls behind Volibear. Lilia's not going to be able to do much. It's going to be a lot of chasing around and hoping and praying. But, I mean, to your point, I don't like either of these comps. I do like the Talia more than the Orianna. I like the Lilia more than I like the Volibear. And the bot lane's a mess. So, But I mean, going to the side of comfort, it looks like Bless is a lot more comfortable on their picks. I mean, they're getting their 1-2 champs normally. The Rel, the Twitch, the Ori, the Lilia being the 1-2 cycle for the side of Bless. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna go with the side of Blessed on this one. But we're gonna have to see, as we're gonna cut to break for now, and we will see you guys when the game starts. Peace.
I'm not ready yet, ready to forget now. I'm not ready yet, ready to forget. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. You can fly, but you'll never get closer to the sun. You may rise at the price of everyone else falling down, but I'm not going down with you. So you may rise, but you'll never make me wanna stick around you.
and welcome. Week 6, Game 1, playoff match, or playoff qualifying match for both these teams. And you see our, standard 5-point, little poke coming out from Talia, and we actually see a real 5-point from the side of NLE. Look at that.
Somebody actually knows how to do a 5-point correctly.
And no, Nautilus is moving.
Excellent. Perfect. Well, we had it for a moment. We got there almost.
We saw it. Screenshot it. Clip it.
We'll get that one on the clip for stream. I like it.
Both mid laners rocking skins that I own.
Perfect. Good. We're going to see
Ori.
a bit of cheese bot lane. I like it.
Yep. Ori did get that word off. We're seeing the tongue come out against the Shen, and
Free tongue lashings.
one lashing for the Shen, sir. That was a sneaky cue.
Please, sir, may I have another? And he is going to walk in. Interesting. They go on the Nautilus.
Nautilus dipping down to half health. Auto's coming out into the Jinx. Auto's going out to the Rill. I mean, honestly, one trade.
I'm surprised they just didn't immediately go into the Jinx, burn the Ignite, get that flash or that barrier out. Yeah, you look at the damage they did to the Nautilus. They win that trade pretty hard. They go on the Jinx.
Yeah. Honestly, I think right now it's sort of a take what you can get.
The 2 rush, and they back off.
Standard procedure in the bot lane.
Yes. It's good to see
honestly,
solid play in Sentinel.
Yeah. This is going to be a pretty boring game. I'm not planning on seeing a lot of fighting coming out from the mid lane, nor the bot lane. Jinx wants to scale, Twitch wants to scale, and Rel and Nautilus want to roam.
It's the bot lane no one wants to be in.
Yeah. Honestly, I think, we're going to see the taunt come out, the grass proc does hit, the damage coming out, we're going to see a solo kill on the side, the flash is going to come out, and Tahm Kench is going to live, and honestly, it says something when our most exciting lane is a Shen versus Tahm Kench.
It's the Shen versus the Catfish.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Tahm Kench not taking very favorable trades, losing his flash pretty early on, hopefully looking to get back some health. The taunt is going to come out, the auto is coming out, the grass proc is going to land, one more auto attack, maybe another one, might see a solo kill, and he just backs off. I can't seem to find that. The fling going the opposite way of the E. Not sure about that one. Not gonna lie.
Just trying to, taunt your mid laner a little bit. Oh,
Taunt is going to miss under the turret. He's going to get the auto attacks. He is going to walk into the grass proc and maybe get a little bit of health back. Shen probably looking for the taunt once more, coming off cooldown. Maybe looking for the kill. Nothing happening. Too bad into the grass proc. And honestly, this Shen is looking for something. The taunt is going to come out. The first blood of the solo kill under the tower. Another turret shot might just do it. He's going to live on 10 health. Shen knowing his limits. First blood
One more auto. But yeah, good dive overall. Couple missed taunts, but you do get it for clean.
Yeah. That wave is going to sit in front of the Tahm Kench. Not a great wave state for the Shen, to be honest with you. Might not have to burn his TP to get back in the lane, but Tahm Kench can slow push this into a sneaky back. Flash is going to come out from the Ori as the Lilia Q is going to miss. The autos are going to come out, looking to find the extra damage. Going to take that turret shot, and nothing else is going to come out from that. Both mid laners taking chunks of damage.
Yeah, kind of a tough gank though. Cyrus on the Talia is basically out of mana. So wasn't too much there gonna happen. Pretty much all on the Volibear to catch it. Does blow the flash.
Yeah, and I mean,
it's not bad if as long as he revisits it, possibly turns into a kill.
We see another missed taunt on the side of Shen. The extra auto attacks coming out from the Kench, maybe looking to find his stacks. Very large wave this Shen is trying to fight in, and that's not. That is a danger. That is a dangerous backline. Look at that.
That is a lot of caster winions.
Yeah, that.
And
You're
he
gonna lose
wants
more health. Yeah, you're gonna lose more health from those casters than you are from any other top lane.
Right.
He does want to get this wave. I mean, this is a very hard wave to try to freeze in, and I mean, getting those. Ooh, ugh. And the block is gonna come out. Not gonna do too much. The Lilia is gonna whiff every single ability known to man, and finally hit one quick. Do you see a Nado's volley coming up? Maybe to find something. Lilia is gonna try to take that back.
Yeah, they're right on time for grubs. So decent rotation.
It's kind of
Prioritize-
criminal that they are grabbing the grubs while that wave is that large and Shen can't. Honestly, kind of a misstep and misplay from the top jungle from the side of Bless. Because honestly, a wave like that, I feel like that's just free grubs.
Should have been, but they did call the support up in more than enough time to make it happen.
That's true.
So
Playing is gonna
smart
miss.
rotation. They know Riven's flash is still down, but and no return. They're gonna get Dragon off this as well.
Keep talking about more auto attacks.
Yeah.
But I mean, as we planned, this is gonna be a very boring game.
Well, normally teams trade grubs for first dragon. That's generally the trade. I don't often see a team immediately get grubs, then walk down the dragon and take that too.
Yeah, and the hook is going to land onto the Nautilus. The flash stun from the volley bear. Twitch looking like he's overstepped. The ignite is going to take away. Maybe the berry's going
Whoa.
to save him. The berry did save him. The double kill coming from the Lilia as they turn this fight around. The Shen ult is going to be canceled by the Tom Kench. And Lilia and the Lilia coming out with a double kill. The dragon falling. Orianna looking to try to find her way. The eat is going to come out from the side of the Shen. The auto attack is going to finish off the Tom Ken. Shen is going to take its hurt shot, but is going to live, claiming back a life for the side of NLE. But Lilia making the play. Twitch just barely living because of barrier. That summoner spell isn't broken, right?
What an absolutely insane ult from Riven on that Orianna. Lilia got the double kill, but all the damage was pretty much done by the Orianna ult. Riven
Yeah.
talked. Yeah, that looked clean, Riven. Well done.
The rocket is going to pass by a shooting star. Wish upon a winning lane. Rocket is going to miss. And
Yeah,
Twitch
this
is going. Twitch
could
is
be a
going to.
dive. Not a dive.
No, there was
Oh.
an opportunity there, but
Well, Nautilus is only 4 to psychological 6, so smart not to dive it.
yeah, I mean that Nautilus was away. I mean, heading to the top side to maybe look for something. Didn't get anything other than grubs, so he's quite far behind. And honestly, all the pressure, Twitch could look for a very easy kill.
Yes.
As I say that, he finds himself caught out. The flash is going to come out from the Nautilus, getting the auto attack stun, and I cast their curse. My bad. Sorry.
Did-
Archboy.
Did one
Or
hand
I don't
opt
know.
into a 1v2 Nautilus Jinx? Just
Yeah.
I wasn't paying full attention to the bot lane as I was sure he was safe. But Huh.
Ori is going to burn her flash once again. But not waiting on your level 6 rel is kind of int, not going to lie. We might need a competitive ruling for win trading. That was ugly.
Well, it was an interesting choice. One hand,
wasn't
maybe if he had two hands, he could have stopped that.
That is true. My EDC is playing with one hand. That is right.
Bit of a
Rel having
handicap.
Yeah.
Riven burning flash on cooldown, but wasn't punished for it last time. Does he get
Wonder.
punished for it this time?
I mean, now Volibear is 6, so you could just look for the perma shove and find their way into a tower dive. We're going to see the engage once again from the Shen. Nothing happening too much. The fling is going to miss. A little bit of poke coming from the side of Ori. Ori might have the bag before this Grubs is going to come out. Maybe shove this wave. Lilia getting spotted onto the ward.
Everybody is moving for these top grubs now.
You are seeing a 20 CS different from the side of Riven, and we see the hook coming out, the stun, the knockback, and I mean, just like that.
Good CC chain.
CC chain coming out for Lilia, and there's going to be all 6 grubs to the side of NLE. Rel is up here for the Shen gank. Maybe to try to find one. The stun's going to come out, but very quick timing from the volley and the Nautilus. The Eat is going to come out, and all is needed is a Tom Kench and a Rel. I mean, in what world did you think you were going to kill these 2 champs?
That was my question. Like, looking at this, we just saw the mid gank go terribly. You knew Knot and Volley were sitting there in mid, had to be walking top for grubs, and you decide you Tom Kench Rel gank a Shen. Huh.
Yeah. And then on the other side of that, I mean, we're also going to see the Twitch poison coming out. Twitch eating a lot of damage. Arcaboy taking a very easy trade. The hook is going to come out to the Lilia. Lilia trying to find her way out. Is going to get chain CC stunned again. And the dunk from the side of Volibear is going to take the kill. But Rel going in, looking to find that E. The root is going to come out. The taunt is going to come out. The hook is going to come out. And all of a sudden, Blessed is just bowled up. And there's not, all you could do is pray. All you could do is wish. This Lilia ult is going to try to find her way, to try to find herself that triple kill. The E is going to come out. And, I mean, Talia making her way with 3 kills is now finding herself 4-0 after claiming a shutdown. I mean, this Talia is now fed. She's going to come back with her Archangels. And, I mean, it's just... as a mid laner, just kind of fed.
Yeah, from Valkyries, very well played. Complete disaster for Blessed coming out over Grubs. You had a lead, and everything is just gone and blown up.
Yeah, I mean, as this lead now extends to 3K.
Yep, just about 3K now.
We're going to sort of have to see how Blessed claws their way back. I mean, this Orianna Talia matchup is going to get a lot harder. Talia actually not opting into the Seraphs or the Archangel's Rush, which kind of sucks for Talia, and it's actually a good thing for Ori.
Went for Blackfire, which I've noticed everybody's been getting away from Blackfire. It's not worth it.
No, and that Seraphs is so cheap, and it's so much easier to stack.
Yes.
The buffs and stuff like that. So honestly, this tier being at 260 would be done in the next 2-3 minutes if she opted for the Archangels, but not opting for it, you actually kind of lose out on quite a bit of damage and a lot of scale.
I agree.
The Twitch is going to find himself invisible. The flash is going to come out. The ult and the Rel. Lilia trying to find her way, finds the sleep onto the Jinx. Twitch is going to find himself a kill. The other's going to come out. Ribbon throwing the ball, taking the kill, but the ult being a little bit overkill. Wanting to flash that new T1 skin. But, I mean, Bless finding their way with a 2-for-0 kill.
Yeah, good scrappy fight. It didn't look good at the start, but they do clean it up nicely. Ribbon comes in with another big ult. A little late at the end, misses the Jinx, but one hand played that pretty well. The Rel ult was huge. I'm surprised the Lilia lived with the sliver.
Hey, Lilia thinks, you know.
Right? Deer just gets to walk away. Or prance, I guess, in her case.
Yeah, pretty much. And, I mean, what I'm hoping for is that this Ori opts for the Archangels instead of Blackfire or instead of these type of items. Let's see if the Orianna doesn't itemize.
The Blackfire is just an old build. Like, no, you're not going that first item anymore. Please
You're not
quit.
even going Blackfire at all.
Correct.
I mean,
Yes.
you're running, at least on Talia, the stun is going to come out, the E, the flash, not the flash, the hook, and the ignite, and all of a sudden Rel just, I mean, Rel getting one shot is kind of, oh boy, that's a lot of damage.
That was an
But-
unfortunate party bush that Rel found herself in.
As I was saying, I mean, you don't even go Blackfire at all. You go Archangels into the Flash Hook. I'm sorry, I can't talk about the build. The Flash Hook, W, stun, everything. Lily's blown up as well. Every time I start talking, Blush is losing another member. Sorry for flaming the Talia build. My bad.
I agree with flaming the Talia build.
I'm sure a lot of people agree with flaming the
Alright,
Talia build.
stop building Blackfire Torch, please. If you're a mid laner, don't build it. It's an awful
Yes,
item.
please,
It's
build.
winning in this game. I know she's 6-0, but stop.
Please, just build Archangels into Ludens.
Yes.
Your damage numbers will help. We'll love you. you also, you know, wouldn't lose every single bit of mana you could ever wish for.
But it's good play overall coming out of Valkyries. They are able to pick up the dragon. They did get the picks. You know, Blessed was clawing their way back, but Valkyries once again back in the lead.
Yep. And Ori is going to opt for that Archangels. And what I was saying about this Archangels, when she bought Archangels, she was at 240 stacks. That was 30 seconds ago. She's already gained almost 100 stacks in a minute. His item's not balanced. Shen is going to dash away just simply. As easy as that. I mean, a little bit more trading. Shen getting the Heart Seal proc isn't going to matter. We love hearing the sound of the bell toll.
Yeah, good secure on Rift Herald. They do blow Talia's TP. I don't know that it was needed. I think they could have kept that. But they're in such a commanding lead, I'm not sure that pressure is needed elsewhere.
Never know, the taunt is going to come out. It's just another wet noodle fight. Tom Kench missing the tongue by a long shot. Tom Kench trying to opt into the run, the hook, flash. And Tom Kench is just going to make it out without a worry.
Yeah, a little expensive. You expend the flash there for Tom Kench, but he makes it out. He's 0-3. I'm not sure why they have such a preference to try and get Shen ahead even more. I think you're sending your Nautilus to gank a Kench.
0-3, you know, down 30 CS. Kind of feels bad.
Yeah, I mean it does, but Shen's not really your carry. I don't know what all the ganks and pressure top does for you. This makes more sense.
Lilia finding the sleep onto the Volibear. Volibear using the R to buffer the sleep. Lilia finding herself in a rough situation. The bowling ball is going to just absolutely sail over the Volibear's head. Volibear is 6 feet tall, or I mean 6 stories tall, and the bowling ball goes over him. Lilia trying to escape, finding the stacks, looking for the extra bit of damage. The burn is going to come out. Rel, one shot is just going to take. Jinx is now going to be excited. The wall is going to come out to try to separate the two. Talia jumping on the wrong side, getting hit by the ultimate. Lilia, I mean, oh boy. Talia. Wrong side of the wall.
Just fights everywhere. Bot lane, top lane, mid, and the jungle. Like Lilia stealing the red buff or making an attempted steal turns into pretty much a clown car of fights that goes even. I think it went 1 for 1.
Yeah, and it really shouldn't have. Honestly, no, and honestly, just I'm gonna say it: Archangel Shield.
Yeah, it was.
Bought it
strange.
before. Would have been fine.
And if Talia jumps off on the correct side of the wall, no one dies.
No, honestly.
But she does now have the Seraph's Embrace, but gave over a pretty big shutdown.
That is very true. I mean, 6-1, giving the shutdown over to the Lilia. Lilia wanting to, I mean, bleeding half an item off of that shutdown alone.
Yes.
Doing a lot of damage as is. I mean, you want her to do more damage.
Yeah, that's definitely the one you want gold on between that, the Twitch, and the Ori. Lilia is the one that can get you at least the most right now to get Twitch into that late game, so it's not terrible.
You're seeing, trying to find another bush cheese has been working, you know. 1-2, skip a move from the Volibear.
Yeah, both teams focusing on this, getting to objectives early, setting up vision, choking out the other. And
the first turret's going to fall at 20 minutes.
Yes.
Despite that.
And it's top lane. Not the turret I would have guessed.
No. I might see that wave actually finish off that bot lane turret. I don't know how much health it is, but from the look of the map, it is pretty low. And we're seeing Twitch go invis, maybe looking for an angle. The hook is going to land onto the Rel. The passive support item is going to stop Rel being stuck in place, not doing anything. Misses the E. The Volibear ult is going to come out. The damage on the side of Bless is just way too high. The Seraph shields are going to be popped on both sides of things. The And I mean, NLE is just blown up. I mean, that 5K goal lead just didn't look like it happened. I mean, it doesn't look like that exists at all.
So
Looked
that
like Blast
fight
had that lead.
just went pretty rough overall. Valkyries uses everything on a Rel and doesn't even kill her. Realizes they were on the Rel far too late. Well, there they get the Rel, but is Shin able to clean up the Twitch? Maybe?
He just needs his taunt to come up. Twitch sneaking in another auto. Not much happening there, but he is going to walk away with a kill. So, he gets to take it.
And Shen never made it to that fight. He did blow the ult, but the person died before Shen ever appeared. So that essentially canceled the ult. But yeah, the engage onto Rel was we'll call that an interesting choice. And it did not go well for Valkyries to blow all that on the Rel. And the gold lead is down to 200 gold. 1,200 gold? 1,200. Fair enough. So we dropped a 4K lead to 1,200.
That seems like a quite a common occurrence on the side of Sentinel. They love going leads. Call them fanatic.
And a dragon. And they lost the dragon out of it.
Yeah.
It's interesting. And they did get 2 kills onto the Twitch. Rel caught again.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, every time Rel's come out, I mean, Bless has come out with 5 kills.
It's true.
Look, is going to come out. Lilia looking to find herself a little bit set. The burn is going to come out. I mean, both junglers are going to fall. Jinx free autoing. I mean, Twitch finding more and more kills. Jinx getting stunned up, killed. And like I said, I mean, every time the Rel just finds their way out, Bless just comes home with 17 kills and a, Happy Meal.
They definitely got the toy in the Happy Meal on this one for sure. I don't quite understand. Rel keeps getting caught, and it's going
huge
so well.
Double knockout from the side. I mean, and
Insult to injury. TK eats Riven, and they don't even get the clean up the kill from such a nice Talia play.
And just like that, what could have been a highlight play on the side of Sirius has turned into nothing.
Almost a delayed ace.
So, Twitch securing that Runaan's unbelievable monster in the team fight now.
Yes, that is now a problem. Twitch is online. Jinx is almost there. Jinx needs a little bit more to pop off. From the start of it, unless she gets a reset in a team fight, then Jinx turns into a monster. Twitch is 4-1. He's there. He's a problem now. And Lilia's looking pretty decent as well. She's got her 2 items with an extra blasting wand. Talia double burn. I assume that's what she's building in the Leandry's next.
Yeah. We're back in patch 14.7.
Okay, that's what I thought.
We're 7 patches too late, Talia. Please build right.
Yeah.
Stun is gonna come out from the Tom Kench. Nothing's gonna happen because it is just 2 wet noodles hitting each other with marinara sauce.
Yeah, it's one of those things, like, I hate to pick on Sirius, but this game was very much in their hands. And I think the build, they're going to look back at this and be just like, this was a mistake, and it was just a build choice. Or Talia runs over this game as it was 6-0.
Yeah, I mean, Shopkeep throwing the game on the side of NLE, MVP on the side of Blessed. But I mean, pros can't build correctly, so why can Sentinels?
Fair, very fair. But hey, your Shen's still 3-0.
Hey,
so there's,
all those games
things are looking up, and gold's almost even.
Yeah. There's no damage coming out from the side of Talia. Talia got hit by 2 abilities. Shield is going to be popped. Talia's just dead. Oh, so he's not dead.
Wow, the Shen's shield coming in clutch does save it.
Oliver isn't gonna get caught out. Dude, that is massive damage from Lilia.
Twitch is gonna eat that.
Sleepy nighttime. Oliver is just out of range of that E. I mean, Lilia
Whew.
looking for a knockout punch. A lot of damage.
Lilia and Twitch damage is not okay right now. Cannot team fight them.
Yeah, the scaling on the side of Blessed. Honestly, you know, these flips are making me kind of sad. I don't know why we're flipping that way.
Well, if they flip it in, I don't know that they win the fight right now.
Yeah, but you get that stun, you get the poke damage, and there's no reason they should catch you because you're so far away after the
A
flip.
very ballsy Baron call.
NLE gonna opt in for the Baron. Not too quick of a Baron, but it is a Baron. Everybody is gonna get there in time. The Rel is not gonna take a lot of damage at all. He's gonna dash away. Ori walking up too far. Tom Kench is going to eat her, try to run away to get her out of the fight. Lilia is dead. Not gonna say much more about that.
Yeah, Deer ran to the back line to pick on a Jinx, who then flashed a wall.
Deer in the headlights, hit by a rocket launcher.
Yeah,
A lot of viscera everywhere.
a lot of big charge. We all into Rel again, but it went kind of better.
Sun is gonna land the Rel. The flash coming from Leonardo is trying to look for the extra damage. Oriana trying to find her life in this. A lot of damage coming out of the Twitch. Twitch finding himself really deep as well. Ori with a huge ultimate, leaving them on one. That burn is going to come out. That is Leandri's Seraph shield is going to get popped. Maybe looking to try to find a way. Not a lot of damage coming to the side of the Ori. Is going to claim one with the Twitch, killing the Nautilus as well. Looks like the poison did claim him. And
Very awkward fight. I think One Hand outmaneuvered himself on that one, trying to move in behind to go for the carries rather than just playing it front to back. I think he cleans up that fight really well, just playing that front to back, with how much burst damage came out between Ori and himself. But in the end, gold lead goes back once again to Valkyries.
yeah. But I mean, if there's anything I've learned, when Valkyries is the gold lead, it just doesn't matter.
They're going to all-in Rel. The moment they see Rel, we're just going to burn everything on it and probably not kill it.
They're not even going to blow everything on the Rel. They're going to blow everything on Celestial Barrier.
True. True.
So what would be a one-shot has turned into half the health being brought away because, we can't target properly.
Give it a good 3
We are going
seconds.
to see a -1. Missed the cannon. That's rough. Shen is there. And looks like NLE might want to try for another Baron again.
Baron number 2.
See
Attempt.
the pigs coming out. Kench spotting out the Nautilus. Not much happening there.
They are where they may get this. Lilia's very far away here.
Yeah, it's Lilia. Just traveling the speed of sound, 600 movement speed. This Baron is falling pretty quickly. About a quarter of health left. The Tinks of the Bell is going to happen. The Lilia is a part of it. They are going to leave the Baron. Ori's going to find herself caught out, walking up way too far once again. The Rel coming in for a late engage. Twitch is not a part of this fight either. Twitch finding his way back in. The Lilia trying to kite a lot of damage coming out from the side of the Talia and the Jinx, and that was not pretty.
No, complete massacre. Bless ends up funneling in just a few at a time. Twitch doesn't even show up to the fight till almost the end. The fight's half over when Lilia gets there.
Oriana stepping up too far, getting booked and then stunned up again. You should never be in a position where that Nautilus should be able to hold you.
Yeah, brutal positioning and just timing on the objectives. They knew the vision was there. Ends up throwing a 6k gold flip in the Valkyries' hands. Well, they now have form control and a Baron. Pick up a tower off the backside. But Blessed You're a dragon off soul.
Hey. Down 6k gold, but hey, Mountain Soul.
Down 6k, Mountain Soul against the high burst team now. Although your Talia is almost full build, so good things on Valkyries. It's the wrong build, but it's almost full build.
It's like, you know, half a build, because Blackfire doesn't count.
Yeah, it's... So, looks like Valkyries is just going to hang out, waiting on Dragon. They wanted to get that objective off rather than pushing towards with the Baron.
Opponent's gonna miss. Not sure what the Shen wants to do here. The Harvester part is gonna come out. Shen not taking a lot of damage, but is gonna dip close to half health. Ori gonna burst him down. Now push him. That's up off the shield. The dragon is gonna get started up. Shen not a part of this fight, but can always ult in whenever he wants. Ori TPing in, trying to look for an angle. Lilia trying to land the abilities. Has Zanyas in order to stay alive. Maybe try to pop the R. R does not come out just yet. Lilia does live. The bowling ball coming through, hitting the scuttle. And the Jinx is just free hitting, and it is looking looking tragic.
Jinx free hits backside that entire fight, goes completely untouched, full health, no one even got near her. And yeah, they should be able to end off of this. Clean ace. Well, they lost the Nautilus, you accept that. But yeah, perfect positioning on Jinx.
I mean, take notes. That's how you not step up and get hooked.
Doesn't look okay. They're not willing to push to the end just yet. Rel is still Rel. So 10k gold lead. Dragons are basically delayed. New Baron in 3. Do they wait for the objectives? Or do you push to end with your 10k? Do we claim wallet gap and move on?
Wallet gap. Usually wallet gap stands for a couple other people gapped.
So they are going to run the 4-1. But even with this lead, they don't seem to be willing to force the fights. They're taking this very, very cautious. Nasty hook land by the Nautilus for the dive. Jinx again, free hitting. This is surely the end here.
The game of chaos, the game of mess. What looks so good by a comeback for Blessed. Ooh, sorry. It looked like a major comeback from the side of Blessed that has just turned into a hard stop.
Yeah, it was close for a while, back and forth, and then it's like 2 back-to-back team fights that just kind of blew up for Blessed.
Yeah, and
1-0 Valkyries.
Valkyries looking to try to find their spot in the playoffs.
Yeah, not a clean game, but you take the wins where you get them. Probably would like to improve in that a little bit. Bright side, really good positioning by Jinx pretty much all game. Good hooks out of Toxic.
A lot of overstepping. truthfully.
Yeah, you know, we probably
And you
shouldn't be
cut out.
melee ranging Nautilus. I like it.
Yeah, but it's fun.
It is fun. Nautilus, big hook, kind of stuns. It's fine.
But I mean, draft wise, what do you think we're gonna see different from these two teams?
Uh, well, you won first pick in Nautilus, and you gave up Lilia. You still won off the wrong build of Talia. Like, so much went right in favor when it really shouldn't have gone how it went. I think definitely if you're blessed, absolutely know what you give them that Jinx again. That that has to stop. Um,
Yeah.
just looked way too good on it. Jinx was very clean, positioning was good, and you're probably going to have to try and force Toxic on something other than a hook champion or that big B front line. You can't ban it all out, but find something he's not comfortable on for this bot lane. And apply this pressure.
And Bless is gonna opt for red as well.
Okay, so we are going to keep same sides. Alright, so same sides to get counter pick. You had counter pick on the, well, we didn't really know it was Shen top. We all thought that was Volley top, to be completely fair. But you picked the Kench into it anyways. Do you save counter again for top?
If you're having him pick Tom Kench, absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't think the Kench pick worked.
The Kench pick never works, so stop picking it. If you're gonna save counter pick, do something that can have a little bit more agency in lane. Leave it for your mid laner if anything. Not that it matters, because Talia was picked. So.
By the way, did you know you look like Keanu Reeves? Have you gotten that before?
I have gotten that before.
I apologize. A sexy Keanu Reeves.
I appreciate the sexy part of it. But
sorry, I know I just derailed draft completely with that question.
Yeah,
I apologize.
I got distracted. I was reading Twitch.
Right.
And,
well, we should be getting in the draft here momentarily. So, we don't pick the Kench again. We think that's out.
Might have to find myself shouting more.
And we have... Are we missing someone? There we go. Okay, players are just about lined up correctly.
Dress up for a Halloween LXC stream as Morbius.
Are we streaming that deep in? Do we have any leagues going that deep?
No, I think it ends like October.
Yeah, I don't think we have a Halloween. That would be like fun Halloween championship game.
But I can come up with a weekend event.
We're gonna have to do something. Vishkar is saying if you are going to dress up in costume, we're doing something on stream.
Well, looks like we're having an all-star game.
An all-star game? All-star game is correct, and it'll be casted by a sexy Keanu Reeves. Got you.
Yeah.
Now, is it the John Wick Keanu or the Neo Keanu Reeves? They want the Neo?
Now it depends. Do you want to see me rugged and broken, or do you want me to see clean and calculated?
I don't feel I get a choice in this one. I think we have to leave this one to the fan base. Oh god, what was that early Keanu Reeves movie that I can't think of off the top of my head? Johnny Mnemonic. Break Out the Johnny Mnemonic was a good one. Matrix plus Star Wars. I don't think Keanu Reeves was in Star Wars, guys.
No, he's not. We're talking about how he
No, but I think they're talking about just close my draft link. What's his name? I can't remember his name.
Matrix with a lightsaber. See, that's what I get for not keeping track of the conversations. All right, back to draft. We're not in
Kylo
draft.
Ren. That's his
Kylo
name.
Ren. KDN knew what was going on. Kylo Ren.
More.
He's like the. Isn't that the same actor that played in Dune? No, is that a different actor?
That is Timothy Chalamet.
See,
one's
I
Adam Driver.
don't know these guys.
No.
Vish is laughing at me. Fair enough. Apparently I'm wrong. Vish is laughing like that. Excellent. Thank you. Alright. So, draft starts. Knock gone. Smolder gone.
That's fair. Smolder being gone. Smolder, pretty broken champion. Nocturne being banned out. LeBlanc being banned out. Pretty stable bans.
Same
Next to a lot of
bands?
things. Need to look for any different bans. They won that game pretty handily. Had a rough early game, but it didn't really matter. And Lulu being the most broken champion in the game.
Leah gone.
That's it.
So, Bless comes back, says Talia was the problem.
First pick a novelist.
And yeah, I mean, why not run it back? First pick not wasn't punished. I agree. If they can't deal with the Nautilus, might as well run it again.
I mean, just play,
Poppy?
Yeah, Poppy.
Okay.
Poppy works. That is an awful time for Nautilus.
Well, it can be flexed. They can put that otherwhere. Doesn't have to go in the bot lane to harass the Nautilus, but it is fun to stick at bot lane and just laugh at Nautilus all game.
Poppy's most popular position right now in pro play is support. So
yes,
we do see the Jinx pick from Blessed. Jinx
smart. I like it. Saves you a ban. Put him on something else.
And please, this is the only time I prefer Ash. I don't want to see Misfortune anymore. Please. And if I see another Misfortune, I swear, if I see another Misfortune Rush Collector, I'm leaving stream.
All right.
You hear me, NLE? I will quit if I see you Rush Collector. I will lose my mind.
The collector build.
Your coach is an ADC merchant. I swear, if you Rush Collector, I will lose my mind.
So, interesting choices.
Yes! Ash!
But why Galio here?
Historically, NLE's mid laner Sirius is a AP merchant, AP mage merchant.
Okay, fair enough.
So Galio coming out, I don't think I see any.
Before bans.
I don't think I've seen any AD champion coming from the side of Sirius. So Galio is a wonderful pick. And now if Sirius can pull out a pocket AD pick, that'd be great. But he doesn't seem like he has one.
Yeah, this is fair. I'm curious about the MF pick. You're already seeing Poppy on the board. It's very ballsy to pick MF with Poppy showing because that's free alt time.
Well, now I lied. Sirius has the Zeri pick. We could see that come out. I'm not sure why we're banning Vigar.
So Vigar Aurora banned. Fun. We know the Shin's back top. They can jungle the Shin. I believe we looked at that in game 1, so that could be flexed. Lilia abuse, good. We agree that should be gone.
Yeah, Lily's dumb.
So this should be the jungle pick. Is this the Vi? Hey, I'm psychic. It is the Vi.
Vi, quite strong. Very easy to play. Very good.
Yep.
A lot of tempo. A lot of gank setup from Galio. A lot of gank setup from if Poppy is sitting in the bot lane.
Yep. Right click MF, no alt. always makes
there's
it
that.
fun.
Zyra.
Zyra could be support, could be jungle, assuming
Mid.
jungle. Yeah, could be mid.
But
It's
you never know,
a nasty
because
little
Zyra
control
is
mage.
also broken.
She's the one support down bot lane I just hate dealing with. Her and Tark. Just because
I hate
Tark
dealing with Zyra
cheats.
anyway. Tark does cheat. And we are, ooh boy.
Well, this game just got spicy. That is a
Oh.
whole lot of damage coming out from Valkyries.
Oh boy.
Don't know that I'd run Syndra into a Galio, but
Oh.
the damage coming out is
Well,
kind of rough.
Not only that, you're running an AP jungle mid. You're never killing this Galio. One. Two. Why don't you just pick the Zeri? You have it.
And wait,
Seems comfortable.
where's Seraphine going?
And Seraphine is going support, probably. Poppy probably find herself in the top lane against the Shen.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, draft wise, first thing that comes up to mind at least, I like Blessed way better.
Bless
it
is
looks a lot
definitely
better.
far easier to execute. Bless's whole comp is I have an R button, watch me press it.
Yeah. And if anybody comes into range of my R button, or if anybody engages while I have R button, I'm gonna click R button. It's great.
Vi R's into the pack. Galio R's on Vi. Seraphine gets free R. So, yeah, I mean, that seems like logical how that plays out. Which is all likely going to be centered around misfortune. Yeah, that's but if Valkyries gets ahead, I don't know how you get back into it. That is a lot of damage. Galio's like your saving grace, but I don't know how Jinx survives a team fight.
To be honest with you, I don't believe anybody can actually touch the Jinx this game. You're trying to get through a Vi, you're trying to get through a Seraphine, you're trying to get through a Poppy, you're trying to get through a Galio.
You don't think we see the Syndra Flash R Jinx Pinata?
No. Honestly, I think the Seraphine Shield's going to be enough to stop anything. And to be honest, if Jinx gets hit by a Syndra stun, either A, Syndra is dying with her, or B, Jinx is just running it. So,
Yeah.
under no circumstance should this Jinx get hit by a Syndra stun.
Well, we did get to see one hand not position the Twitch as well as we would like to see. Did try and outthink himself on several of those team fights, trying to get perfect flanks and off the back line, running by tanks. Was some interesting choices. Just to try and get in fights and got walloped. Can he play the front to back Jinx a little better?
Yeah, that is definitely something that we will have to find out. Twitch wasn't too bad. A little bit of oversteps, but all in all, wasn't too bad.
Yeah. We do see it is Poppy top. It could be the Vi in the jungle. Galio is the mid, so Seraphine is going to be the support for Blessed. Zyra is in the jungle for Valkyries. Shin is the top lane. So, pretty much breaks down exactly how we thought. Looks like I'm betting on Valkyries again. Got to clean up all the points last time, so thank you everyone.
Now it's
donating to the bank.
To vote to Blessed and finally beat him.
Yeah, is this your game? How many points are we wagering?
I only have 240.
240, okay. Let me throw another 1,000 here on Valkyries just to make it spicy for you.
I should end up getting 280. Still 10k up.
All right. Well, do you want to throw us the break?
Yeah, I will do that. Thank you guys for joining us for game 2 of a very important match between Valkyrie and Blessed. We hope you enjoy this next game coming up, and I'll see you when the game starts. Peace.
Tell me what's the point if I lose myself? Spend a couple days with nobody else, holding in my breath just to see if I can find you in my dreams. Oh, I'm getting tired of losing faith in everything I see. The beauty in the stars above have lost their hold on me. 'Cause I'm a sinner, I'm not a saint, a heart of a winner. So why do I turn away? Somewhere in the deepest blue, I will find you. 'Cause I'm a sinner.
Welcome back. Game 2. Very important series between NLE and TD. Blessed. I am now joined with a new color caster. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm back. I keep getting coming back.
It's just on speed. You're just on speed dial. It's as simple as that.
It is. Ooh, a little
Spicy
Oh.
games.
the walk up. And the hook.
The autos are going to come out. The flash from the Vi is going to be found. Man, Vi getting a little greedy with that ward there. Got a back. Nothing much is going to happen from it. Does lose that flash. Loses a gank opportunity for that flash, but hey, whatever. You'll be fine. Playing Vi.
That's not too bad. Yeah, you're playing with dashes, so it's a little. I do want to point out this Zyro jungle is going electrocute, not comet, not conquer. Question mark.
Listen, I watched Atilia build Blackfire last game. I don't.
Okay,
Blackfire.
well,
No. Not even like third, fourth, like in a weird side. Nah, first. Rush that. What?
not mid, right? That was jungle.
That was mid.
Oh, it could go both ways.
No. The hook is going to connect onto the Seraphine. The auto's going to come out. The Q is going to land. Misfortune is broken. So Seraphine does lose half her health. But speaking of broken, Galio, I've been vouching for this champion in games for weeks now. This champion is not balanced.
I agree with you there. Yeah, right. Because Galio's now like taking over the Storm Burst mages. They're trying to make a thing, and Galio's like, "Hey, I control those. Those are my favorite things to eat."
Yeah, exactly. Like burst. I can burst too, but I can live.
Right.
See the taunt. Nothing coming out too much. I mean, same as a little bit better trades coming this time around. Last game it was a Kench versus Shen. So a little better.
A little better.
I see the Vi's gonna wrap around. Maybe look for something. Maybe the aggression from the side of Stop Capping is gonna be a little bit too hard. Maybe we're not gonna see the rest of that kill. The exhaust is gonna come out. The autos from the Nautilus are gonna hit. The root is gonna come out. And maybe if we see the auto attacks come from the Misfortune, we could have seen a first blood. But Shen somehow made it out of the fight in the top side.
A banger is commencing.
Oh boy.
Oh, the flash.
The flash, the taunt's not gonna land, but the double flash is gonna come out. I mean, no flash on Syndra. That's gonna be a rough rest of your lane. We are gonna see a dive come out. The root is gonna find its way. The turrets are gonna come out. That is a first blood for the Seraphine. It is a double kill for the Seraphine and a double kill from the Misfortune. It was a little messy. The taunt is gonna land over. The Q is gonna land as well. And hey, like you said, bangers.
A fight under 5 minutes. Let's go.
Yeah, a fight under 5 minutes under a turret.
Pretty interesting. It's like, I don't know, stepping on the gas a little bit. It's fine.
It's the LPL special, you know?
I'm more surprised to see if they I think 6 gets very interesting for these teams.
Global into a lot of weird combos. So it's gonna be fun. The stun is gonna connect to the wall. A lot of minion autos are gonna be placed. The grass procs are coming out.
Oh, it doesn't look good.
Shen is taking a lot of damage, but not much. The Hexfire is gonna come out, stun up onto the overstepping Jinx. Jinx is gonna have to flash, but is also maybe gonna die. Nothing else coming out from that. The taunt is gonna land. Not too helpful. The grass proc is going to take out a large chunk, and that is a very large wave. Poppy could look for a dodge opportunity. We see the Zyra is just going to smite away the crab.
Okay.
It feels
Pretty
bad.
interesting. Yeah. It's a very, bouncy game. I think Poppy could dive here if Poppy wants to, but it might end badly for Poppy.
Depends.
Wave's
Cheap the
good.
wall flame.
Yeah. Otherwise, these game stays look just fine. Everyone wants to just razzle dazzle and then randomly fight when things are not happening around the map. But But you can't say it's a league.
Nice
Oh, the
shot
hook.
is gonna land. Nothing much is gonna come out of it anyway, but hey, you know, get in their head as early as Nautilus. Galio, by the way, bought a single MR item and is taking no damage. The stun is gonna connect onto the wall. The grass procs are gonna come out, grabbing a shield, and nothing else is gonna happen because it's a top lane. But as I was saying, Galio bought one MR item, 15 MR. He's taking no damage. It's great.
Yeah, the magic shit that comes with it though. Oh,
This is gonna land. The autos are gonna connect. The flash is gonna have to come out. Poppy's gonna try to find herself on a recall. No, gonna cancel that. Let's see if the taunt connects. It does, but Syndra in a very bad spot here.
and that was. And Gallic could just walk down, like he just waits for the W passive. Oh.
Ooh.
Ah!
Ooh. Ooh. Oh.
Ah!
Oh. Syndra almost dying as well. Ooh. That's sort of like Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh,
Mabel.
help!
Help. Syndra's
God.
gonna opt to stay. We do see the Nautilus and the Zyra hovering, but nothing much is gonna come out. All it takes is one more Q, and the Galio could find himself a kill. I'm not sure what Zyra is gonna do here. He is gonna sidestep it just easily. He's not taking a lot of damage. The electrocute is gonna come off, but not a lot of kill pressure for the Zyra. Could look for another stun. It should be coming up in the next couple seconds, but Galio's just gonna walk it off, just as simple as that. Nautilus is gonna find himself up for the grubs.
Flash. Okay, so they did get a probe.
Galio being hovered by the Seraphine.
Okay, both supports are mid. The hook.
The flash coming. Oh.
The ult. Syndra's here. Hasn't backed yet. Syndra.
He's gonna find the kill with the R. Seraphine could find herself dead here as well. The Jinx missing the W. The flash is coming out. And the flash Q coming from the Vi is not gonna land. The shields are coming out. Damage is coming out. The taunt is gonna land inside the Misfortune ultimate. The Vi is going to fall as well to the Misfortune, and it is a game.
That is 3 for nothing there.
This is definitely a game of all time. No.
It's interesting, I guess. Like this game was going even, and then now Nautilus forcing things. Zyra there, get positioning. Vi is not 6, so that is a big thing that they really need to try to push for the side of TD. They really need to make sure that the Vi has 6 for them to start rolling, because they have a lot of escapes. If it's not Syndra, it's not. Well, ult would just kind of solve a lot of problems, right? They don't have a lot of escape tool, basically.
Yeah. And especially when you want to try to get to that Misfortune to cancel that ult, you sort of need that to try to get through a Nautilus Zyra. It's not gonna happen.
Ooh.
Wall stun is gonna connect. The taunt damage is gonna connect. Poppy losing a lot of health here, but otherwise normal traits from these two top laners. They've been brawling it out for 2 games straight, no stopping, all gas.
Yeah, man, Shen is just in a. I think Shen's in a really good spot now. It's past the little bit early game in the trades.
I mean, he's taking very good trades. Poppy's being a little bit rough here. The taunt isn't going to connect, but the stun is also going to connect. Galio winning out on his trades. That not spell shield, but that magic resist, or the magic shield coming out pretty strong. Syndra having a hard time bursting through it, as most mages do early into the game. And then his W with the magic resist being upped by 43%, or magic damage being reduced by 43% for the first 2 seconds of the cast, and then for the last 2 seconds after you cast it. So 4 whole seconds of magic resist is kind of dumb.
I mean, this is like very good in the situation of for this Galio at least. But big fights top. Poppy Cube misses. The auto does cancel.
Nautilus is going to find a way to walk up. He does have 6. Seraphine does not have 6. The ult is going to come out. Seraphine is going to fall. Vi trying to look for a play to find herself in. Is going to go in. The Jinx is going to flash out. Vi can maybe look for another kill. The Galio is going to ult. The flash is going to come out. no knock-up. The rocket is going to connect. Looking to try to find Misfortune. Misfortune is going to run away in time. Galio is going to die to a turret shot. Misfortune trying to find Solace back into the turret. Is going to find a second kill. Maybe 3. Oh, the execute. Oh, but it was a disaster. I mean, what a play that looked like it was saved from the Galio. They just chased too hard under the turret. And, I mean, ooh.
Yeah, that was very bold. I think TD, that was a very bold try to pull back.
And I'm just stunned up and dead. I mean, not even, I can't even call that a dive. That was more or less a frequent hello and goodbye.
Yeah, that was a very okay. I'm mistaken. I'm sorry. I disrespected the electric. That was a way. That was a good burst though. Like that was a good combo hit, and then with the ult to empower the plants, that's Poppy's not getting away from that.
Yeah, no. I mean, it would have died to the ult damage, died to the plants. I mean, it's just, it was dead either way. No mana getting pushed under your turret, and I mean, Zyra being one of the fastest clearing jungles in the game, if not the fastest, probably second to like Morgana. They still haven't nerfed Morgana jungle, by the way, and I've seen nobody pick it up.
I think Morgana jungle is very hard to pull off into some certain teams like this. I mean, like, if I was TD, I would probably pick Morgana here because it negates a lot for the side of against NLE. So
Yeah.
but it is what it is. Pick what you can.
Can't redraft. We've seen a lane swap. A set of lane swaps. We see Syndra top assignment now. Bot lane's in the mid lane, and the top lane's in the bot lane.
Okay.
Is Blessed going to keep the same? Gem. Getting poked out. Not too much, because it's Gem.
I don't agree with this swap actually for NLE. I think they should have just sticked into their own lanes, or maybe just put bot to top, so they can push for plates. It's not ideal to be in this situation, right? Because it's like, hey, now we just put 80 against Galio, and I think that's okay. But now it's, bot lane has a free Jinx and Seraphine have time to catch up now. So
Yeah. I mean, Seraphine just ticked over to 6, so she's actually able to be a champion in a team fight. And like you said, you really want this Galio following the Syndra every step of the way. You want him to clear that mid wave, and if Syndra is spotted top side, bot side, jungle, Galio wants to be there. And
that's greedy from Vi.
Vi
Picking Raptors.
is going to get bursted and wasting that flash despite having to burn on that, and this is going to be a free dragon for the side of NLE.
Yeah, that's really sad for TD there. TD, unfortunately he got caught, but
The Hex Flash is going to come out, the hook is going to land, and Seraphine is just dead.
okay, that's good. I mean, that's good for NLE. They're stepping on the gas now a little bit. They're ahead, so I would expect this.
Trying to keep tempo. Definitely want to try to speed up the game, use these power spikes to their advantage before the other teams get theirs. The wall stun is not connected. That was weird.
Yeah, well, it's still good poke though. Poppy's just put it back into neutral.
It's very good poke. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, maybe just missed the hitbox of the wall.
Oh,
Jinx is going to claim the kill onto the Zyra. Zyra is going to get the chem attack, and that is a shutdown to the side of Jinx. That is unlucky. The taunt is going to connect onto the Poppy. Poppy maybe looking to find the shield, maybe reconnect. The tower dive coming out, the double stun into the double knockup from the Nautilus. The Seraphine ult is going to get flashed into, and just like that, they're going to turn it away. Jinx is going to find himself with another kill. The Syndra is going to find a kill as well. The taunt is going to come out, but Syndra is going to ultimately fall as well to the Jinx. Jinx ending up with 3 kills in the span of 30 seconds. And after quite a good set of plays from the side of NLE controlling the map, is now turned into sort of a disaster in the bot lane.
Yep, I guess leaving Jinx alone was a big problem, but then again, you have to give it to one hand. They're actually just picking it up right and shit over steps.
Yeah, let's ignore that. Back to what you were saying.
Oh right, yeah. So but yeah, I think Jinx now with like getting Kraken online and all the other items now, like we're just waiting for the inedible where Jinx just decides that, hey, I'm 3 items. I decide that everything is mine, and good luck. It's a very scary thought to have. But NLE have a lead, so we'll see. engage.
Flash gonna come through. The hook is gonna land. Zyra is gonna find the kill onto the Zyra. Galio finding her way in the back line, not taking much damage. Is going to just walk out, gonna flash, find her way out. The hook is gonna connect onto the Jinx. Jinx having to flash over the wall. Misfortune really wants to look for more. And I mean, by overstepping once more, finding yourself way too deep into the team. No Galio ult was available to try to bail her out. It's really what you got to play around.
Yeah. They had to try though, you know. It was like, oh, they wanted Herald, but in the end, you know, I think NLE's draft is more like, oh, we can burst somebody out, and then you know, TD there's like, we wanna play for the 30-second plus fight. With Herald mid, we see questioning can drive a car.
He's got his license.
Yeah, that's the first down.
And Poppy is going to find himself in a situation. It's not going to end up in a death. Maybe a little bit of trade damage, a couple grass procs here and there. Nautilus is going to find himself wrapping around. Maybe try to find his way back. And is going to miss the hook. Grab onto the wall. Syndra is going to find herself back up here too. The stun is going to land onto the Jinx. Poppy taking a little bit extra damage from the Syndra. And nothing is just
it's just Poppy and Shen with the support of Nautilus. Just, hey, let's play a slap fight. See what's the slap?
Yeah. Like what? You know, I wonder what's gonna happen here. It's gonna be the same. You know, just gonna walk away.
Well,
Bye. Gracing her presence in the top wave. Honestly, not sure why you sort of want that pushing back into your Poppy, but hey, I'm not a jungler.
I got you. Don't worry. That's my job. It's a little weird. I think 20 minutes NLE can attempt to do a Baron. I know Zyra's very strong around the time over there. Oh.
Stun is going to connect, but it is Galio with 2 AP champs. A lot of damage to come through, and all of a sudden, the Avengers have a rise, and the AD has come out, and Galio is now useless. Once that AD champion comes in, I mean, Galio hasn't built a tank item other than unending despair.
Yep, and we're just seeing the ultimate slap fight between two tanks. See who can get grass better.
Yeah, see who can proc true damage. See whose shield runs out first.
They're trying to get this dragon set up here. NLE are gonna get it.
Seraphina's gonna find herself just blown up, overstepping again. Syndra finding herself her 3rd kill of the game.
Yeah, that's pretty decent. Oh, the tank combat. Okay.
The flash, the grasp, the no mana, and back to square one.
It's okay. We don't expect them to die, right? They're just gonna keep doing it. Oh!
And we expected them to die. That is another rocket kill for the side of Jinx. Jinx getting the autos free onto the Nautilus. Nautilus finally being the one to overstep. The stun is going to come out. The exhaust is going to save his life. Galio having to ult, maybe going to try to hit the Syndra. Does hit the Syndra. The E is going to be flashed. The Misfortune having to run away in auto. Nautilus slowly taking away. Is going to get rooted up. The flash is going to come out from the Misfortune. Misfortune finding a kill onto the Vi. The Dragon isn't going to go to the way of the Zyra. Galio trying to find his way into the fight. He's going to keep taking autos. Nothing's going to... He's going to end up taking the death. Misfortune is going to find herself with maybe 4. The Zyra is going to take down the Seraphine. And... again, another just wild overstep from the side of Blessing. And the fight's not over. The stun is going to connect onto the Poppy. The Poppy is going to end up having to flash. Maybe the taunt is going to find his way. The slow from the Misfortune. Misfortune is going to end up autoing and autoing and autoing and autoing. The stun is going to connect, and I mean, it is just bad. Bad for the side of Blessing. NLE coming out with 4 kills, and this game seems like it's slowly drifting away. I mean, drifting is an overstatement. This game is running away from the side of Blessing.
Oh yeah, that was it was. Oh, that was really good for NLE. They just started to pick it up. They're like, okay, we can just run at them. We're not afraid. You know, that's what their combo is to do anyways. Run, burst, pick. all the little bits and pieces. I do gotta give it to questioning though. Good positioning from the Zyra, and Vice here alone again. All right. That's enough.
Is tilted.
I think, yeah, I think Vice positioning is just like maybe a little too greedy, right? Taking everything they can. Shen on the other hand.
Doing the same mistake, finding himself getting ulted up. Maybe can walk away. I mean, Shen's just gone. Like a fart in the wind.
All right, Syndra with a backup, you know, just it's like the fire in the wind and you blow. Oh, okay.
Fart in the wind, rocket in the air, and it's just like that. Jinx finds herself another kill from the other side of the map. Jinx has killed more people with that rocket than she has with her auto attacks.
That is true. Ooh, Galio
Galio with the triple stun. The smite is going to come out, but how many people are going to be left with it? The Poppy is going to get ulted up. Not much is... I mean, the Misfortune is just so strong. The Vi is going to find herself a kill. The Galio is going to find the dash. Maybe has to look for the taunt to try to take up the Misfortune. The Misfortune is going to fall, as well as the Nautilus. And the only one with Baron now is Syndra. What a turnaround from the side of Blessing.
That was very good. That... I guess you engage until it finally works, and... Blessing's getting very lucky with that.
Yeah, that has been the story of these games. Honestly, it has been a back and forth slugfest. I mean, first game, NLE threw 5k gold lead to an even into a 13 gold lead. So, we'll see if that happens. Jinx taking a lot of damage. It is now in lethal now that Syndra has reached execute threshold. If a stun has land, and this Seraphine is going to die.
Syndra doing Syndra things. Now it's scaled up, you know. Gonna see it. I do like Jinx with the PD here, just so that extra movement speed. Probably like the best item for like those auto attackers, like you want to keep consistent autoing. Yeah, PD's pretty good here, but it does lack damage, so.
Galio's gonna find himself caught out once more. Isn't gonna take much CC, but it's just going to be burned away by the Misfortune. Misfortune is now 13-3. Finished that IE, looking to build into Lord Doms. And this is looking... I mean, every good play that Bless tries to do is just always answered by NLE. NLE being there first most of the times. Shen winning out on the straight. Galio, again, on the other side of the map. Not Galio, I mean Nautilus finding the... And Jinx finds another kill on the Shen. But Nautilus finding the hook onto the Vi, found caught within her jungle once more. And this Nautilus has been on Vi's like behind. We see the rocket.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's gone.
Yeah. This Not's been just hunting basically everybody that he can, and it's working because they're like, okay, we have all the bursts we need. We can just take one of them out one by one, and I think. I think they just need to group and try to win a team fight. They know that their ults are down now, so hopefully, right? They just like, okay, Vi goes in, Galio ult, we have Jinx on the back, or Seraphine. You know, they gotta layer their ults at this point to have a chance right now.
Yeah. Interesting factoid. Nautilus has been first picked by NLE both games. And okay, so I can definitely see for a rightful reason.
It's a lot of confidence, basically, right there, right? They were like, okay, this is the Toxic's, you know, main pick. Trying to get all the picks.
He's going to find the hook onto the Galio. Galio losing half his health in an instant. Galio looks like he's going to burn. The bite is going to connect onto the Misfortune, but isn't going to take... Misfortune's not taking much damage. The Shen ult is going to come out the flash to keep some distance. The bite is going to perish. The Shen coming now into this fight. The hook is going to connect the double knockup. The massive Seraphine ult into huge kill onto the Misfortune. The Shen is going to find himself a double. The execute is going to come out to the Poppy. Poppy's going to take out the Syndra. The auto attacks are going to still keep on raining. The Jinx is still alive. They're 2 health. The flash taunt is going to connect. Syndra, or not Syndra, Seraphine is going to find the W shield coming out. The kiting is still going to keep going on. Is going to dodge the hook. The Phantom Dancer is going to actually find its value in that pick. Jinx is trying to find herself an Excite. Is going to find it. and should just be able to take out this ward.
Let's with it. Oh. Ooh.
And Jinx trading back the kills and a very even team fight for being, I believe, 7k gold at the time. TPs are going to come in. First dragon looks like it's going to go on the side of NLE.
Side of Bless. NLE are trying to get soul. Oh. The MF vault, the layer.
The layer is coming out. The Syndra is by herself getting targeted. A lot of low health bars right now, but Galio is going to find himself a kill. Jinx may have overstepped, is going to fall to the Misfortune. Misfortune is now full health against a team full of, I mean, what to her is squishy. She does have that Lord Dom's finish. That Q doing massive damage. The wall stun is going to land. The execute is not going to pop off, but that is a triple kill for Misfortune. Poppy trying to find her way out of this. Might actually be safe. I don't believe they can catch her.
And only MF went to mid, so I believe Poppy is out.
Shen, maybe looking for the dash, is connected to the wall. The
Oh.
Poppy is going to stop the dash, and she is free. Dead Man's Plate. Sprinting away.
Mhm. Very interesting. Bless seems like they got it, and then they're like, okay, we agreed a little more. They pay for their greed. But then NLE and Blessed are both playing really like very this like flip flop style of like, okay, we take objective, we do this, and then little missteps, little misforwards, and they start, it's like the trade off that they're trying to do, trying to make sure that what they can get, what they not. I do like how Blessed is still playing like they're still up at least, they're still confident like, hey, Jinx is still strong, we just go for this one person, try to play the Galliot to cover it, and then we just let Jinx free fire from behind.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be working. Honestly, like you said, they wanted to team fight, and the team fights are going into the way of Bless. I mean, and now it's only 5k from an 8 gold lead. Vi is going to find herself caught up once more, and this is going to be a Baron on the side of NLE.
Alright, that's another misstep from Vi. This is Baron now, and will we see a rocket? A Seraphine ult?
Seraphine ult and a rocket.
Top lanes don't have TP.
Flash is going to come out from the Galio. Galio is going to find the taunt, is going to almost just blow up. The rocket is going to come out, is only going to hit the Misfortune. The Baron isn't going to reset. It looks like they're going to claim a free Baron with a kill on the side. Shen completely engaging, did finish that Titanic Hydra, so Poppy is in danger. Is going to pop her little circle. I actually don't know what ability button that is.
It's W.
W.
Got you.
I appreciate it. I don't know Poppy. I don't think I've ever touched that champion.
It's okay. Most people won't touch.
Yeah. That's fair.
Poppy's one of those picks that it's like popping off right now. Ooh, wall stun.
That hit, that stunned. The channel is going to come out. The exhaust is going to happen. The channel, I mean, this Misfortune is, I mean, you're seeing like the 2 and 10 from the Vi. The hook is going to connect. I mean, this looks like it's going to be a triple kill for the, Syndra stealing the Penta opportunity. Is going to find herself a double kill. She wanted to join the fun. The stun is going to land onto the Galio. Galio dashing in. And, I mean, just like that, NLE is going to make a statement. 2-0 game is going to clinch playoffs with this win. I believe Blessed is now in danger of not being eliminated, but is going to have a little harder time making their way to playoffs. And, I mean, that's a statement game. Both games were statement, to be honest.
Yeah, that was like stepping on the gas a little bit.
Oh, thank you, League of Legends, for telling me that I'm chat restricted until August 26th.
Side quest alert. Just
August 26th at 2:59 p.m. I get to flame another person. I'm reformed. I changed my ways. I'm not gonna flame anybody, Riot.
Anyways, that was a pretty good game. That was like, damn, NLE really stepped on the gas, but we have to give props to Bless. They can play back a little bit too. very like on and off game. You know, like they're just like, hey, we can do this, let's do it, and then Bless is like, well, we can still play the game. So, but you know, it's like like it's the bounce back and forth. But ultimately, I think Blessed, I think they really need to make sure that they're not miss caught a lot because if you see like most of the Nautilus hooks were just on Seraphine and Vi, and those were very crucial hits like when objectives were up. So
Yeah, I mean, you got to give it. I mean, listen, despite how hard they were, I don't know what voice comms were like, but they seemed still confident that they can play. There was again, there might have been a few upsets due to being, a little bit aggravated by how the game was going. Vi in general being caught out in the jungle, trying to find little greedy moments that just seem to be answered every single way. But you got to give it to Blessed. I mean, they seem like they kept their spirits high despite getting, and I'd say this in the nicest way, stomped. I mean, it's impressive, you know.
mhm. Yeah, we'll see though. I think they, you know, this strong performance for NLE. I think Blessed they need to go back to a little bit of drawing board to try to figure things out. They did put a fight though, you know. They tried, at least from what they were given and what they were trying to do. At least, you know, at least you were trying to make sure things were working. And I think it's more like a they shouldn't take this as a like a opportunity or anything like that. They should take it like as a review thing. Like, okay, what can we do better? Because during that point of the games, you know, Bless had the game to come back at one point. Jinx was sniping everybody, and it was causing a problem because Jinx. If Jinx just got to that third item, I think for sure they could have turned the game.
Yeah, and I mean that we see NLE taking the series 2-0, find themselves clinched in playoffs, and we'll see where the road takes Blessings. I appreciate you all for coming to join us for week 6 of Sentinels. Thank you, La La Land, for subbing in for Soulkeeper. Despite it only be one game, it was fun casting with you.
It's fun casting with you too.
All right. I will hopefully see you guys all tomorrow, next week. I don't know when I cast again. I forget. But thank you guys for joining us. I'll see you at some point time soon. Peace.